Hey there guys, John CAmpea here, and thanks for visiting my movie vlog. And say what you will about the world of WB and the DC movies, it's never boring. Now, some of you might remember yesterday a quote from Matt Reeves from an interview that he did. Matt Reeves is, of course, the director of the upcoming Batman standalone film. He claimed in an interview that the upcoming Batman film, in his words, were not in the extended universe. That wasn't misinterpreted. Those were his words. So a lot of websites started running the story that Batman's not in the extended universe. I talked about it as well out of the reports, and because that is what he said. However, we did have to keep in mind that just because he said it, he might have meant something else. That's why I said this. I want us to consider one possibility that we need to keep in mind as we're discussing all the rest of this, okay? Maybe when Matt Reeves used the words, it's not part of the extended universe, maybe he means that it's in the DCEU. It is a part of the DCEU. It's just not, hyper connected. We're not going to see crossovers. It's a loose connection. That is a possibility. So after all the hubbub that got going on, Matt Reeves took to Twitter today to clarify his statements. On Twitter, Matt Reeves said this today. Geez, what did I miss, guys? Just to be clear, of course, Batman will be part of the DC universe. Batman will be Batman. In my comments from a while back about not being part of the DCEU, I was talking about the Batman being a story specifically about Batman, not about the others in the universe. That it wouldn't be filled with cameos servicing other stories. That it would be a Batman story. So Reeves here is clarifying that his Batman movie will be a part of the DCEU. Now, come on, Matt, don't act like everybody else was just being silly when they were taking you at your word. You did use the words not in the extended universe, so that's why people ran with it. But it's good that he came out on Twitter so quickly to clarify the situation. As for me, I have to admit, I'm a little bit disappointed. I was actually one of the few people who got on board right away when they talked about the possibility of Matt Reeves' Batman being a standalone Batman. I've been talking the last couple of days about loving the idea of what Warner Brothers is doing. I think Warner Brothers is being really ballsy by, for instance, doing a Martin Scorsese produced standalone outside of the DCEU Joker film. And I was kind of getting excited about the idea of a Matt Reeves standalone outside of the DCEU Batman film at the same time. But whatever, it's still Matt Reeves. He's a terrific director, and the movie's going to end up being great regardless. But I want to know, what do you think? Are you relieved that the Batman standalone film by Matt Reeves is going to actually be inside of the DCEU? Were you looking forward to some standalone Elseworld kind of movie that he might have done? Jump into the comment section and let me know your thoughts. Hey, listen guys, while you're here, why don't you take a second and click on the subscribe button, become a subscriber to my YouTube channel. Make sure you're following me on Facebook and on Twitter, on social media, simply at John CAmpea. That'll do it for me for now, guys. Thanks for joining me, and until the next video, bye-bye.